I'm sure whoever made this
will never watch our show.
He's gonna know that this is my fault. He's gonna know this is my fault. We'll have to test him, or with a bad pan.
Yeah.
Well, with the bad panda bear. With the panda. Well, pan.
Never mind.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to our channel. As you can see, Jörn is not sitting next to me, which must mean I'm surprising him. I love to surprise him, and I got this idea by kind of combining two ideas I've seen before. So basically one of those is Clever Style, where they buy things from Amazon, and then the girls have to guess is this a 2-star or a 5-star product, this game. The second one is Mia Maples, where she crafts things at home and then tries to convince her mom that they're not crafted by her, that they're just bought somewhere, and has her mom review the products. So I'd like to combine those two into today's video. So Jörn thinks that I have gone onto Etsy and bought 5 different products, that his task is just to decide, oh, I see this thing, it seems like a 2-star, and to just put them in the correct order and see if he wins or not. Stop. The real video, though, is a prank because I've actually created them. I did go onto Etsy, I got inspired by 5 different products, and then I tried to create them myself. You'll decide if that was successful or not in a couple minutes. So I have created 5 things, and I want to see what his reaction to my crafting is. I know that the crafts, how they came out, I've seen them already. I'm in the future of the crafting, but still in the past of revealing them to Jörn. So I'm in this purgatory where I know the quality of my product, but I don't know how gullible he's going to be. So we're going to find out together. Hopefully, at least for 1 or 2 items, he doesn't catch on yet and it takes him a little while. Let's see. Quick disclaimer, I think Etsy is amazing. The artists on there make actual good crafts that you should buy. Please, my quality of handwork is not the quality of Etsy. And if I say anything against Etsy, it's just for the acting. It's just for the prank. It's not real life. Go buy from them. So let's see what Jörn thought. And also you're about to see the fake intro that we made. So sorry you get 2 intros this video, but it's going to be worth it. I'm sure of it. So here are the supplies I picked up first of all. And let's see how many of these things I can actually make happen. The thing is, as I was shopping for these things, I had very low expectations for myself. Like, I actually started to panic because I was like, I can't even find things that are going to look like half of the way these are supposed to. But now that I've started, I kind of want them to look nice and I'm going to be just so disappointed in myself. So about 2 weeks ago, I started these crafts on a day that Jörn wasn't home, and he's been with me every day since then, so I haven't had the chance to look at anything again, but now he's gone 3 days, so I've got 3 days to get all these crafts done so that we can finally film this video. And now I'm jumping in tonight, after a long day of work, to try to get some flowers onto this guy. This is the stand it's in now. And yeah, let's see. I'm gonna put some color on it now, which is where I'm afraid it's gonna go rough. But, you know, could be good. I've moved on to working with the clay, and I'm regretting it. I don't know why I thought I was going to be able to sculpt something. I'm not able to sculpt something. I'm not even sure what I should be doing. I feel like I should just make a ball and punch it. I should take my rings off. I don't know what I'm doing. Great, and where I punched it, I left a ring mark. Genius, I'm a genius. Okay. Strike in. Guys, honestly, I've been looking at my arts and crafts and feeling like, okay, there's a couple here that, like, if he's never seen the original picture, maybe he'll fall for it. I don't know, like, it could be okay. I'm just going to show you. I'm going to pan, like, what I've got. This is okay, this is okay. And then the one I have to put last, because it's absolutely, if he doesn't think this is from me by now, whoa, so bad. Wait. Okay, so we've seen my cute little moss picture frame. There's my little kitty. There's the final jar. I mean, these are on the edge. They're on the edge of being a little rough, but I think they look sort of original. And here comes my duck. There's my duck pot. So let's just add her to my little pile of crafts. Do you think he's gonna know? Terrible.
Get it, get it, get it, get it. Show them, girl. Yeah. Boom, boom, pow, pow, boom, 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 boom.
Just entertaining everyone before we start. Hi, everybody.
Hi,
welcome back to our channel.
Today we have someone who's really excited about a little game. I'm not telling you who, but this is something I get to hear for the whole week already, the preparations and everything. I'm so excited, I'm so excited. I want to do that so bad with you.
Basically, I'm going to test your reviewing skills. So what I've done, I've kind of explained this to him off camera a little bit. I've bought 5 Etsy items. And your job is going to be to check them out. I'm going to read you the title. We agreed I'm not going to read the price, not yet, maybe toward the end or something, because I think that could help maybe give some things away. So I'm just going to read you the title and then hand you the item. I've unpacked them already and taken a sneak peek for myself, so they're not all packaged anymore.
Taking the price tag off?
Yeah, because I did buy them. There are 5 items, but only, as you can see, 4 ratings because there's 1 joker in there. Otherwise, he could use process of elimination, right? If I'm like, oh, this is the 5, this is the 1. So I've done 1 duplicate. So there might be 2 stars, 2 3 stars. You don't know, you got to figure it out. And you can move them throughout the game. Like, I'm not going to hold you to it. For the people, do you have any experience with Etsy so far in your life?
I don't know. I think we bought something for the wedding from Etsy, and I know that I've been on the platform of Etsy. I think like the mother gift for my mom for the wedding, I bought from Etsy. I'm pretty sure it was like a little plaque or something.
We definitely did a lot of Etsy shopping for the wedding.
Yeah.
And I've had some hits and some misses on Etsy. It was my bad. I wasn't looking at reviews early on. There's a famous cup in our relationship now where I got Jörn, I thought for his birthday, a cup that's like the silly joke of like, you're the only meat for my taco or whatever. And nowhere that I remember in the description did it say that there's a name on it. And when we got it, it's like, Christopher, you're the only meat for my taco. That was an Etsy experience. So some of that I think is user error and some of it isn't. So I think that's why it'll be good for you to kind of see why something is rated bad. Is it really the person's fault that's making it, or is it just people are dumb like me and buying Christopher mugs for a not Christopher, you know? Okay, you want to get started?
Yeah, sure. Show me.
I'll read you the thing and then I'm gonna have you close your eyes while I get it out just so you don't see any of the other things. So item number 1, this is the title. It's a French word, découpage, découpage.
Découpage?
It looks like decoupage, if I were to speak English.
Well, no matter what, if you say it French or English, I have no clue what it is.
Découpage, mason jar, / Mother's Day gift, / gift for her, / home decor, / decorated mason jar. That's the whole title.
Who's Mason?
It was Mason.
Who's Mason?
It's a type of jar.
Oh.
It was Mason.
Hi, Mason.
It says, Mason, you're the only meat to my taco. Do you want to know how many times it's been rated? No, I'm not. I'm just going to give you the title and hand you the item.
Give me the title.
Okay.
I'm going to try to figure out how the quality is, how useful it might be or something. So then let's see what the jar is.
And also if it matches the title. Okay, so close your eyes so I can get everything out. Okay, item number 1.
Open my eyes?
Yeah, sorry. Item number 1.
It's a jar.
It's a jar. Point number 1.
Point number 1.
Point number 1.
So it looks self-made, obviously. Like, I don't even know like how often is Etsy like handcrafted, or is it like...
I thought that this title even said handmade. It doesn't. This one doesn't, but it is. What they do is the seller wrote in the description that like they have a bunch of jars and you get like what they decide to paint that day. Oh gosh. Is it not opening?
Am I supposed to open that? Or?
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I haven't tried.
I mean, it is a normal jar, like from a pickle jar or whatever. And yeah, they put a they put a rope around it. What is it? A yarn or what?
Twine.
Twine. Yeah, I was looking for that word. Like a twine, and then it is like It has little flowers all around. So it is clearly handmade from a little hobby artist, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks nice. It doesn't look like not with effort. It looks very nice. And it also has like some structure that goes like all the way in one direction.
Very neat.
Well, I've already made my first mistake because I went around the top and then around the bottom. And you can see that line there of like dried paint. But I'm going to do a second coat and maybe nobody will notice.
It is very taken care of, and it is not cheap quality. I don't think that this is like a $50 jar. So it is something self-made.
Mm-hmm. Like, do you think people were like, okay, this is satisfactory to me?
I think it is satisfactory because I would give it 3 stars.
Okay.
Because I don't think 4 stars, because it's nothing that blows you away with a hidden gem function or something.
Yeah.
So it is something very nice. It's decorative. It looks very cute. It looks like somebody had something in his mind, how it's supposed to look.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna know that this is my fault. He's gonna know this is my fault. Here, take a look. You tell me, would you buy this?
I definitely think that people are very satisfied with it because it is a nice, cute jar. It's not like what would it need to be to give it only 2 or 1 stars. Like when I unwrap it and it doesn't have a bottom, it's like broken or something every time, then I would say like somebody didn't think of how to transport it. But,
sure.
So I definitely wouldn't give it low stars, but 4 stars is okay if you have the expectation to get a little jar where somebody painted something on it. I guess 4 stars is when you have a Michelangelo on it or something like that.
It's definitely not Michelangelo.
Yeah, but it's cute, and also when you go to Etsy, I think you're not expecting a Michelangelo, but so therefore I'm compromising for.
I think it's a nice, easy start for you because, like I said, you're going to move stuff, and that's a very safe choice. It's like, it's good, not the worst, not the best. It's nice.
Yeah. If the person who made those is watching this one day when we're big and famous and you get to notice this is my jar, I'm really sorry that I didn't put it into 4 jars.
4 jars.
4 stars. But I really like it. I think it's a super cute gift, and I really appreciate the art and the effort.
I'm sure whoever made this
will never watch our show.
Okay, number 2.
Number 2.
Let's see how they go. Let me read you the title. You can open your eyes. Okay, number 2 says moss frame / living moss decor / eco-friendly home / it says vertical garden, but I think they meant vertical, but it was spelled vertical. Or I'm dumb, and there is such thing as a vertical garden, but I'm pretty sure it's vertical garden. So ding ding typo. Vertical garden. Also greenery, nature, room decor. That's the whole title.
Okay, so I guess it is a normal frame with a picture.
Right. It will be like that. Yeah. And they did give 6 different options, like white, black, light wood, dark wood, and I chose kind of like a wood like this. Okay.
I'm really curious. I hope if that is a cool thing and it would be towards wood, then it would be like we're gonna
trying to match things for our house. I know, that's why I picked the one that matches our house, because I was like, I also agreed, like, if this is cool, I like this idea. Okay, close your eyes. She's
very good in acting right now, because her face tells me that she's excited about it, but also she's excited about the whole game, so I don't know if it's actually something good or not. So let's see.
Okay, your eyes are closed. Yeah. I'm just saying out loud, I actually haven't unpacked this. I think you'll understand why. So it actually is still in its little packaging that it came in. So I guess you can open your eyes and take it. Because I thought it might kind of fall apart, and I wanted it to fall apart when you opened it. So but look, it is cute.
Yeah. Here we have, I don't know if you can see with the package. Maybe I should open it. And
I think you can totally open it. I just was like, I'm going to let you
open it. I'm going to show you again.
Because it looks a little bit like it's like a dog that sheds. Like it could be a little bit of shedding.
No offense to anyone.
To any dogs out there.
To any dogs out there.
No offense.
So this is the frame.
The moss.
With a little dark frame and some moss on top. I can put it here.
Does it stand up?
Yeah.
Test number one.
It stands
I
up.
meant, did it
lasts.
literally stand up?
We check again in 2 weeks and how it lasts there. It is a very cute idea. I just think that it looks a little bit like I grabbed something, glued the inside of the frame and just smacked it on it.
I don't think this is the most professional way to do this. I've literally just been sticking glue onto this piece of paper and shoving moss in there. And hopefully, hopefully it looks fine at the end.
This is just like, okay, everything in one frame. It is a cute idea.
Yeah.
I probably would put it to 2 stars.
Yeah, it's a little bit like your kindergartner's nature project.
Yeah. I would put it here.
Aww. I don't know. Would you hang that up in our house though?
I mean, I would stand it up, sure.
So it's keepable.
Yeah, it's keepable. It's cute. It is Etsy, it's not Amazon. Amazon is for bigger companies and whatever you buy there, they don't care if you like it or not. But this is from people who are crafty and who have thoughts behind it and who want to make people happy and give them something that they enjoy. And now we're like putting them into 1 or 2 stars. So I feel a little bit mean, but yeah, that's
showbiz.
Yeah.
Okay, you
No
ready
business
for
like show business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see item number 3.
Item number 3. My eyes are
Okay, this one
done
had
while
a
you're reading
smaller. This one had a smaller title. This literally just says "Classic Cat Bookmark Recycled Bookmark." That's it.
Okay, it's a bookmark.
Yes.
Okay.
I know we said we don't want to talk about price, but this was like by far the cheapest thing, by far. So like they kept it very, I was like, the reason I got it, because I don't like cats. I'm talking to the camera while you just keep your eyes closed. But I don't like cats. So the reason I got it was because I was like, holy crap, for that price, I need to see what this person does. Okay, you can open. This is the...
Aw.
It's a cat bookmark.
It's a cat bookmark. It is a little drawn and cut out cat.
Yeah.
Cute. I like the paper.
It did say recycled.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I mean, it is something very, very little. I don't know if you paid like what, €1 or something, or maybe 2.
I paid 3.
3. I mean, I cannot draw like that. Like if I would try to recreate that, it would look like you don't want to buy it, not even for €3, including shipping.
I agree.
So
I agree about you and about me. Like, I definitely can't draw that cat.
Why did I choose this cat? I'm struggling to make a cat. I'm struggling.
Yeah, I mean, depends on what the picture looks like. If this one is on a picture and I'm buying that, then I'm getting what I expected. I don't know how you would need to put the pictures so that somebody says like that is like super cheap, because the paper is not super thin, so it's not like I'm gonna crunch it accidentally with my fingers and then just break it. Yeah, but also you can just draw a cat by yourself and cut it out on.
But for €3, is your cat gonna look like that?
It's as good as she's gonna get, people.
If I asked my brother, he could draw a cat like that probably.
But he'd probably want €5.
Yeah. I guess people would say that this bookmark is what they expected because it is cute, it is little, it's a nice idea. And for the price of €3, it's like, you cannot do anything wrong for €3. So why not? And therefore I would put it in a democratic way. I would put it with a...
Also with a 3-star?
Yeah, with the 3 stars. It is compared to what we expect. Like, if there's a picture of a cat and you get a cute little cat on a paper, then it might also be 4 stars because you get what you expected and it's a cute idea. But yeah, let's see what the 2 others are. I mean, there will be one... I mean, I guess there will be one for each minimum.
Yeah, there is one for each and one
One
joker.
extra, yeah, okay. So let's go with the next one. I'm gonna see.
The next one might be the 4-star or the 1-star.
Maybe.
Okay.
Hopefully, because otherwise I have to rearrange my thoughts here.
Okay, this is another big title. Number 4. It says cute pot coaster set / cute round coasters / eco-friendly / housewarming gift / home decor / llama sloth panda bear.
Ooh.
4 different, not panda bear, but llama sloth panda bear.
Okay.
Okay?
Shoot it.
All right, close your eyes. Oh, they're there in the corner. You can open your eyes. Sorry, they're there. He's speechless. Why are you so quiet?
There are coasters where somebody drew pictures on them.
Llama, panda, bear, sloth.
Yes.
Everything that was promised.
Everything that was promised.
That's cute.
Yeah, the llama is cute.
He's cute. He's curly.
Yeah.
He's like me.
With a Sharpie, yeah, I would probably have to put that to 1 star.
But look at the cute llama.
I mean, yeah, it's a cute idea, but it is like, I don't know if in a dollar store you can get those coasters. And I also feel like, I mean, yeah, they may be recycled, they may be like eco-friendly option, but they feel like they would. I get like some stuff on my fingers, so like
yeah, that's not a good sign.
You are like rubbing off.
Yeah.
And then you use a Sharpie and draw like a bear.
How do you
on
know
it.
it's a Sharpie?
Whatever kind of, it's just like
I just wasn't sure, like, does it smell like a Sharpie?
No, I mean, just like a general, I don't know what the...
I don't know, it doesn't smell very eco-friendly.
No, I think it does smell eco-friendly. Like, I think stuff that is recycled from nature sometimes has like a natural smell. So it's not scented or whatever.
You can use
but
this,
I still,
if you're going to put that there.
Yeah, but I think I have to put them
that
from...
cute little curly llama.
Yeah, but we can do that ourselves. And we do. What was the price for those?
Can we do that ourselves? I paid 22 euros for this.
No, absolutely not. If that is no.
No. They're not 22 euros.
Not 22 euros.
Yeah, but now we have them forever.
Yes.
We'll have to test them, or with a bad pan.
Yeah.
Well, with the bad panda bear. With the panda. Well,
Never mind. Next item.
Okay, this is the last item.
Yeah, I hope you...
So far, you haven't given anything 4 stars. You don't have to close your eyes yet, because I'm going to read
Yeah, I forget that all the time.
I know. So far, you haven't given anything 4 stars, which means this thing coming out of here is either the best thing or you've underestimated some people's happiness.
I think if the upcoming thing is not the best thing, I would put the jar to 4 stars because it is... I just don't think that a bookmark is like 4 stars. People are blown away by it. It is a cute idea. It looks nice. It is a nice drawing, but I don't think that it is like, oh my God, the best thing I ever bought. It's a bookmark on a paper.
Okay.
Like, I know the person gave, I try to be as diplomatic
I know,
as
you're
possible.
trying to be nice. You're doing a good job being nice. Okay, another kind of long title. So this is number 5. It says cute planter / homemade planter. Homemade planter. This time it does say it. No, it says handmade. Sorry. Cute planter / handmade planter / unique planter / succulent planter / farmhouse / cottage core / cute duck / cute pig. Cottage core.
So compared to, I mean, the description for the coasters was pretty similar. Maybe somebody just bought a pot and used a Sharpie for a pig on it. I don't know.
I will say that it says cute duck and cute pig because you had the option, and I chose cute duck.
Okay.
So ours is a cute duck?
Maybe somebody used the Sharpie for a duck. But okay, I tend to be mean. I don't want to be mean.
Yeah, don't be mean. You haven't even seen it yet. This literally might be the 4-star item you said. You're not even sure.
I believe that it might be the 4-star item.
Okay, close your eyes.
I know how that game works.
Yeah.
I had multiple birthdays in my life.
Hands up. Planter. Be careful. Be careful. Don't be mean to it. Okay, go.
Oh. That is adorable.
It's adorable. It's a duck.
It's a duck. I can picture how the pig looked.
Yeah.
But I think people put it to 4 stars.
Really?
Yeah, I could think I can reconsider everything afterwards, but I would put it to 4 stars right now.
Okay.
Because it is just cute.
You
Like
think it's cute?
obviously it is self-made. Somebody has like maybe a little pottery at home or something.
I believe in myself. I am an artist. I make pottery with my hands. Wow, look at that strategy. Look at that strategy she just thought up in her head.
Not like one of these Instagrammable potteries where you have like that spinning plate, and then you do that where it looks like really professional. It looks like somebody
Like Ghost. Like in Ghost.
I
You know
don't
in
watch
Ghost?
that, no.
Oh, they do pottery in Ghost, and that looks way professional.
As I was washing my hands, I thought, oh, maybe it's like Ghost. Like maybe I should have put some water on my hands and like did a clay thing. And so I put freaking water on it on one little spot, and I've created a hole. I've created a hole, and I was done for the day, and now it's sticky and not sticking together, so just sticky to me and breaking apart. Ugh, no.
Yeah, but this is something that I did with my mom in, I don't know, when I was 8th grade or 6th grade or something. We also went to pottery classes.
Yeah.
And that is super cute. And it is like somebody, I can picture them like putting them all together, and it is handmade. You can see that it's handmade. Like these spinning table potteries, they look like they are mass produced or professional produced, but this is from a person who does that as a hobby, I guess. If you're professional, then I'm sorry.
This is definitely a hobby person.
Make a circle. Make a circle.
How old do you think that person is? Like, what if it's a kid? It could be a kid.
It could be a kid, but also if I would do that, it would also look the same. So I cannot tell you if it's an adult or a kid. If it's a kid, good job, you did amazing. And as an adult, good job, you did amazing. I think it's super cute. It absolutely looks like a duck. It looks like also someone doesn't try to make a realistic duck or something. So it just it's about cuteness. So, and I think that is on point. The duck is the cutest, and I hope you thought the same thing, and that's why you put it at the end, because that is hopefully the.
I'm surprised because, like, with all the like cracks and stuff, you think that gives it what character to you? That doesn't bother you?
No.
Oh my gosh, can you see the texture? Look how bad the texture is, you guys. Oh, it's so bad.
I mean, it's if I would buy that on Amazon, then I would think like, why is that stuff like that on Amazon?
Okay.
But it is Etsy, and on Etsy you expect something handcrafted, and that so far, yes, okay, the bookmark was also handmade and hand cut and stuff, but okay, that's more likely something that we can do at home. But like for all the effort that puts into pottery, and you have to burn it, and you have to let it dry, and all that stuff.
I'd Zeus, sit here for 48 hours with this in my hand? It's not even a shape. It's not even a shape that I want. What do I do?
I really like it, and congratulations to that finding and to that product. I think it's a great one.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, so now looking on the whole, you've officially placed everything everywhere. Do you feel like you slam dunked this?
Yeah, I mean, no, all the front ones, meaning cat over here, I think are in the right spot. The jar would be like, I would maybe give it like, as an average, I would guess like 3.2, 3.5 stars maybe. But it stays at the 3 stars if I only have to give one review. And therefore I'm staying with this one how I like them.
Okay. Yeah, you think, I think this is it, so everyone must think this.
Yes, what I say is right.
Cool. Okay. Doesn't it seem to you a little bit like the same artist kind of made some of these, or do they seem like 5 different?
I mean, with the environmental friendly thing, I could picture maybe the frame and the coasters are the same. I could also picture maybe the jar and the duck are the same. I would say. I don't think the cat and something else matches.
Okay.
First of all, because the animals on the coaster look totally different. It's like a different drawing style.
Seems like a different person.
And like I would think that the same person does like things in a similar way. So maybe I'm wrong, but I would say most rather those two are from the same seller or artist or yeah.
Both.
That would be my guess.
But even like it's weird, like this color seems to be like similar to some of the colors that are maybe on here or like.
No.
No?
It wouldn't strike me by, oh, they used the same color on this art, on this product, and this product by, this is the same
You know
artist.
what I think is also cool? The more that I'm looking at this, like, doesn't this look exactly like it fits perfect?
Yeah.
And like when you look at our other frame, like, doesn't that look like the same?
Wait, I'm just gonna grab it really quick.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
And everything breaks. So like this is a frame that we have at home already. Like, doesn't that look weirdly similar?
It looks very, very similar. Yeah, like you have dark spots here and...
Yeah.
Sorry,
No, it's okay. I was just like, that doesn't strike you as weird?
I mean, the picture is from us, the
the
whale
picture, but I just mean, like, this seems like the same brand. Like, I accidentally found the same brand.
Maybe you also don't accidentally found the same. Maybe you looked for things because you bought this one on Etsy, but no,
I didn't buy this on Etsy. This was a wedding gift.
Yeah, that was on Amazon.
Yeah. So maybe they have the same Amazon seller as us, or why?
Maybe they also bought the same kind of frame.
Or maybe this person just had that frame like in the basement.
Maybe. Or maybe you did it yourself.
Yeah, or maybe I made all of these things by myself.
I think the most probably maybe you made the mouse. But
just the mouse?
I don't know. I mean, when would you do all of those? Like, you were 1 week alone. I was gone for 5 days. So, I mean, now you're really confusing me by if you did something yourself. But that's true. I think we might have had one more because in our hallway there are like other of these. Okay.
You're not putting the pieces together. I just told you.
So did you maybe make all of them yourself? Really?
I made them all myself.
That's why she was so excited for that whole week. So you made up prices and all the titles? I
did get inspired. There are 5 Etsy products that really exist. They're done better than what I did. Although he did give me 4 stars because I was picturing everything was going to be like
This is the problem with this woman. She always thinks what she does is bad. Like, this is adorable.
I have to show you.
This is fully handmade.
Yes, but I have to show you what it's supposed to look like. That's why I didn't show him what the pictures should be, because these are all worse than the originals.
I don't know. I don't want to say now, like, I felt familiar with these.
I knew it.
No, I absolutely didn't know it. I didn't even get the connection with the frame. But good that I'm not insulting anyone.
I know. You multiple times you're like, I'm sure the person who made this will never see this video. And I was like looking at the camera like,
they're gonna make them.
I'm like, I'm sure the person knows you're being nice. You're like, no, the person will never know.
I promise you 100% that is not acted. I didn't know. Like the whole, I don't know how long we filmed now. Like 40 minutes, I didn't know.
I was scared. I told the camera I was scared. I'm not sure. Because, like, I feel like I'm pretty good at lying to you, but, like, this was hard. I was like, I'm sure there are moments where, like, a little smirk is coming. I'm like, keep it together, Caitlin, keep it together. But I could tell you were taking it serious. And I was like, okay, he's believing this. He's believing this. Like,
well, Etsy is handmade. So if you make it, do it handmade, then why couldn't it come from Etsy? I mean, to be fair, the coasters for 22 would be like,
yeah,
I wouldn't even buy that for the game.
The real person sells them for 22. These are from the dollar store with Sharpie. Like, you literally were like, this looks like you could probably buy this in the dollar store. And I was like, and it took me 5 minutes. I was so bad at it. This was the one I was like, I put that one last. You
Did
said
you use one of the jars that we have here?
I bought that jar at the dollar store.
Because that red and white is it plaid
I know, it's
or
very
whatever?
common.
Yeah, it is like something. Okay, it's probably not from internationally because this is like at least what we have in Germany for like you buy a jar without anything in there.
Yeah. So how did I do?
But did you purposefully try to make things from 4 to 1 star? Did you say like the coast?
I tried to make everything as good as I could. I can't believe when you said that was adorable. I was like, is he blind? I think it looks so
but I appreciate the effort. So
yeah, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about how nice you are. I just thought you would like look at the quality and be like, this is from a kindergartner.
Also, when I'm
1 star.
Also, when I'm like getting that for myself, but now I have to explain it to people, and now I cannot be like, this is crap, this is crap, this is trash.
You could.
I could, but it's actually not. Like everything is, like everyone on Etsy is giving their best and tries to share their talents with someone.
Should I open my Etsy shop then? Do you think I can sell this?
With a duck?
I feel if I shipped that duck to someone, they would be like, give me my money back plus double.
But also, it is what you put on the picture. If you have a picture of that, I know what I'm buying. I know that it is self-potted. Is it potted? I don't know.
I don't know.
But it is self-made and it looks like a duck and it's super cute. And I don't see a problem with it.
Yes.
But I think in general you did great. And like for not having bought that and only being inspired, I think it's a great outcome. And now you can keep it and you can say with everything, self-made.
That's right.
By you.
Self-made.
Yeah.
Are you mad that I pranked you though?
No.
How do you feel?
No. I mean, I could have saved a lot of time for the video to excuse myself, to find democratic compromises by how to use my sentences. So sorry for the waste of time. But I didn't expect you to literally sit at home and make pottery and like make that whole pot. Like, what the heck?
It took me 45 minutes.
Oh, really?
That pot, yeah. But it was 45 angry minutes.
I would have thought, if you really say like you tried your best with everything,
I
would have thought that the coasters would end up a little better when you did them yourself.
I think the llama is so cute.
Yeah, the llama
is
cute.
I started with the panda, and as soon as his eyes got too small, now he literally looks like possessed panda. And then I was so mad. I'm like, I thought the llama was cute though.
Yeah, the llama is
I thought
cute.
that's why I kept putting the llama on top.
I'm just saying like the drawing of the llama is cute, but like the overall effort with these coasters to then attempt to sell them on Etsy is like,
I know.
I could make my wife do those. So I don't have to pay
now
$22.
you already own them. You don't even have to buy them. No, we probably should just support these artists and be like, we're so sorry for this, for being inspired, and this being the answer. We'll buy your products from you as a thank you. Let me know in the comments, would you have believed this? Would you have held up that pot and called it adorable? I mean, it is. You should have.
Yes, it is adorable.
Yes.
So yeah, thank you for watching this
prank.
Democratic hell ride for me.
Pranked. You've been pranked.
I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and I will leave you until the very end because I know that you get hit or miss with Etsy with some people. And thank you for everyone who is offering on Etsy with their self-made stuff because people are enjoying it. People really like it, and even if your coasters look like this, some people are gonna enjoy it a lot. And even if you only give it to your grandma as a gift.
Yeah, exactly. All right, then we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.